ever looked at an old wooden chair, a weathered window frame, or a chipped enamel pitcher and wondered if it was simply junk? Think again. Today, we're exploring more than 100 incredible trash-to-treasure decorating ideas that will transform forgotten objects into beautiful cottage farmhouse home decor you'll be proud to display. The upcycling movement continues to thrive on YouTube as creators inspire millions to breathe new life into old furniture and vintage finds, proving that creativity often begins with what others throw away. Throughout this cozy home tour, you'll discover inspiring DIY transformations, timeless decorating secrets, budget-friendly thrift flip ideas, and nostalgic farmhouse projects that fill every room with warmth and personality. Whether you love cottagecore, vintage decorating, French country style, or rustic farmhouse decor, there's something here waiting to spark your imagination. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and tell us in the comments, what's the oldest item you've ever rescued and turned into something beautiful? Now, grab a warm cup of tea, settle into your favorite chair, and let's start turning yesterday's forgotten treasures into tomorrow's favorite heirlooms. One of the greatest secrets behind every charming cottage farmhouse is not an unlimited decorating budget, it's vision. The most inviting homes rarely come from purchasing everything brand new. Instead, they are filled with furniture, accessories, and heirlooms collected over years, each carrying its own history. Today's designers increasingly recommend mixing antique and thrifted pieces into modern interiors because these items create warmth, authenticity, and conversation. A vintage bread box becomes kitchen storage. An old ladder transforms into a blanket display. Even chipped enamel work can become a centerpiece overflowing with fresh flowers. These little imperfections tell stories, making a home feel lived in rather than staged. If you've been searching for budget home decorating ideas, DIY farmhouse decor, or vintage home inspiration, you'll quickly discover that the most meaningful decorations often cost the least. They simply require a little imagination. Across YouTube, Pinterest, and home decorating communities, nostalgic interiors continue to grow in popularity because people crave homes that feel comforting, personal, and timeless rather than perfectly polished. Recent design trends emphasize warm woods, vintage linens, antique accessories, and handmade touches instead of mass-produced furniture. Homeowners are embracing slower decorating, collecting meaningful objects one piece at a time instead of purchasing matching sets. That philosophy makes upcycling the perfect companion to cottage farmhouse style. Every flea market discovery, roadside find, or forgotten family heirloom becomes an opportunity to create something uniquely yours. Imagine repainting an old dresser in creamy white, distressing the edges slightly, replacing the hardware with antique brass pulls, and suddenly owning a statement piece that looks as though it has lived in your family for generations. That sense of history cannot be bought, it is lovingly created. Every successful upcycler knows that treasure hunting is part of the adventure. Walking through thrift stores, antique malls, estate sales, flea markets, and garage sales becomes an exciting search for possibility rather than perfection. Learn to ignore outdated paint colors or scratched finishes and instead focus on strong craftsmanship, solid wood construction, beautiful curves, and unique details. An old side table missing its shine can become a stunning bedside cabinet with fresh paint and wax. Vintage baskets add instant texture to living rooms, while worn wooden crates become rustic shelving. Even old picture frames can be transformed into decorative trays or cottage wall displays. The thrill comes from seeing beyond what something is today and imagining what it could become tomorrow. Soon, every weekend shopping trip feels like a treasure hunt where hidden gems are waiting quietly for someone creative enough to rescue them. Few reclaimed materials are as magical as vintage windows. Their weathered paint, slightly imperfect glass, and aged wood instantly add nostalgic character to any room. Instead of throwing them away, transform old windows into charming wall art by adding botanical prints, pressed flowers, seasonal wreaths, or delicate lace curtains behind the panes. Lean a large reclaimed window above a fireplace mantel to reflect natural light, making your cottage living room appear brighter and more spacious. Smaller window frames become memo boards, family photo displays, or decorative kitchen accents. Pair them with antique shutters, galvanized buckets, and fresh greenery to create layered farmhouse charm that feels collected over decades. These simple projects beautifully illustrate that some of the most elegant decorating ideas begin with materials many people would leave on the curb. Perhaps nothing captures the spirit of trash-to-treasure decorating more than restoring old furniture. Instead of replacing a scratched dining table or outdated dresser, imagine refinishing it with soft sage green paint, creamy linen white, or warm antique beige before lightly distressing the edges to reveal years of character beneath. Replace dated hardware with vintage brass knobs or ceramic pulls, then finish with natural wax to achieve that perfectly aged farmhouse appearance. Even mismatched chairs become charming when painted in complementary cottage colors and gathered around one table. These thoughtful makeovers not only save money, but also preserve craftsmanship rarely found in mass-produced furniture today. Every brushstroke adds personality, allowing each piece to become part of your family's story while bringing timeless beauty into everyday living spaces. Some of the easiest upcycling projects begin with everyday household items that usually end up in the recycling bin. Mason jars become elegant flower vases wrapped with lace and twine. Glass bottles transform into candle holders or delicate bud vases painted in soft cottage colors. Vintage tin cans become herb planters for sunny kitchen windowsills, while old enamel coffee pots overflow with lavender or wildflowers on the porch. Even chipped teacups can become adorable succulent gardens or floating candle displays. The secret is layering natural textures such as burlap, linen ribbon, dried flowers, and weathered wood to create authentic farmhouse warmth. As you decorate, remember that cottage style celebrates creativity over perfection. Every handmade detail reflects care, resourcefulness, and a love for beautiful things that deserve another chance, turning the simplest objects into cherished parts of a welcoming home. One of the most exciting treasures you'll ever rescue is an old wooden door. Even if it no longer fits a doorway, its weathered surface, peeling paint, and handcrafted details make it a beautiful decorating element. Stand a vintage door behind a dining table as a dramatic backdrop, transform it into a farmhouse headboard, or mount decorative hooks to create an inviting cottage entryway organizer. Smaller doors from antique cabinets can become serving trays, message boards, or charming wall panels. The beauty lies in preserving their imperfections rather than hiding them. Every dent and faded layer of paint reminds us that authentic farmhouse style celebrates history instead of perfection. Today's designers continue to embrace salvaged architectural pieces because they instantly create depth, character, and a collected appearance that brand new decor simply cannot replicate. Storage doesn't have to be hidden behind plastic bins and modern cabinets. Some of the most practical organizing solutions are hiding in old barns, flea markets, and thrift stores. Vintage wooden crates become rustic bookshelves stacked vertically, while antique apple boxes create bedside tables filled with favorite novels and woven baskets. Old carpenter tool totes make beautiful centerpieces overflowing with seasonal flowers, candles, or fresh herbs. Even weathered wine boxes can organize blankets, magazines, or children's toys while adding warmth to your living room. Cottage farmhouse decorating is all about combining beauty with usefulness, proving that every storage solution can also become part of the room's story. These simple projects are perfect examples of budget-friendly home decor, allowing you to create custom furniture without spending a fortune. always been the heart of a cottage home, making it the perfect place to showcase rescued treasures. Vintage rolling pins, enamel coffee pots, cast iron skillets, wooden cutting boards, and well-loved mixing bowls instantly create an atmosphere that feels welcoming and lived in. Instead of hiding these everyday tools inside cabinets, display them proudly on open shelves or hang them from rustic wall racks. A collection of mismatched ironstone plates, blue and white pitchers, or antique Crocks becomes both functional storage and beautiful decor. Layer in linen tea towels, woven baskets, and fresh greenery to complete the look. These carefully collected pieces remind us that kitchens are meant for gathering, baking, storytelling, and making memories, not simply preparing meals. The most memorable farmhouse kitchens are built slowly, with meaningful items collected over time rather than purchased all at once. Never overlook old fabrics when treasure hunting. A faded quilt, embroidered pillowcase, lace curtain, flower sack towel, or vintage tablecloth may seem worn, but each can be transformed into something extraordinary. Old quilts become charming throw blankets draped across armchairs, while embroidered linens can be framed as artwork that celebrates generations of craftsmanship. Even damaged lace curtains can be repurposed into lampshade covers, cabinet inserts, or decorative table runners. Layering these soft textiles throughout your home creates the inviting comfort that defines cottagecore and farmhouse decorating. Warm textures, floral patterns, and handmade stitching give every room a sense of nostalgia while softening modern furniture with timeless elegance. It's these thoughtful layers that make guests immediately feel at home the moment they walk through the front door. Some of the most charming decorating ideas begin outdoors. An old watering can overflowing with wildflowers, a weathered rake transformed into a mug rack, or vintage garden tools displayed above a potting bench instantly create authentic farmhouse appeal. Even rusty bicycle wheels can become decorative wreath forms, while antique ladders support climbing ivy or display hanging lanterns on a covered porch. These outdoor treasures celebrate the hardworking spirit of country living while adding personality to gardens, patios, and sunrooms. Rather than polishing away every sign of age, embrace the beautiful patina that develops naturally over decades. That weathered finish tells a story of seasons gone by and perfectly complements the relaxed, nostalgic atmosphere that so many homeowners are seeking today. Perhaps the greatest lesson of trash to treasure decorating isn't about saving money, it's about creating a home with soul. Every rescued chair, restored cabinet, antique mirror, or handmade centerpiece carries a story that mass-produced furniture can never offer. Instead of filling rooms with identical pieces, Cottage Farmhouse style encourages thoughtful collecting, mixing old and new until every corner feels personal and meaningful. Designers increasingly recommend including vintage or thrifted items in every room because they add warmth, authenticity, and memorable conversation pieces. The goal isn't to make your house resemble a museum, but to create a home that reflects your family's memories, creativity, and appreciation for craftsmanship. As you continue watching, you'll discover even more inspiring transformations, proving that the greatest treasures are often the ones someone else almost threw away. And if these ideas are inspiring your next DIY project, be sure to like this video, subscribe for more cozy home decorating inspiration, and share in the comments which upcycling idea you're excited to try first. Never pass by a stack of worn or outdated picture frames at a thrift store. With a little imagination, they can become some of the most eye-catching decorations in your home. Remove faded artwork and replace it with pressed wildflowers, vintage botanical prints, embroidered fabric, handwritten family recipes, or antique sheet music. Layer frames of different sizes and finishes together to create a collected gallery wall that feels as though it has evolved over generations rather than being installed in a single afternoon. Even chipped gold frames or weathered wood add charm because they reflect the authentic character that defines modern cottage decorating. Designers continue to emphasize that thoughtfully mixing vintage decor with newer furnishings creates homes that feel warmer, more personal, and filled with stories instead of simply following trends. Some of the most beautiful decorating accessories were originally made for practical purposes. Vintage woven baskets, once used for harvesting vegetables, now store cozy throws beside the fireplace. Antique stoneware crocks become homes for wooden utensils in the kitchen or overflowing arrangements of fresh hydrangeas. Galvanized buckets organize gardening tools while adding rustic charm to porches and mudrooms. Even old bread boxes and wooden dough bowls become beautiful centerpieces filled with seasonal fruit, pine cones, candles, or fresh greenery. Cottage farmhouse style encourages decorating with useful objects rather than purely ornamental ones, making every room feel both welcoming and functional. Instead of filling shelves with random decor, choose pieces that have a purpose and a history. Their natural textures, worn finishes, and handmade craftsmanship create the inviting atmosphere that makes guests instantly feel at home. The secret behind every unforgettable cottage home isn't owning expensive antiques, it's learning how to layer meaningful pieces together. Rather than decorating every surface with matching accessories, combine old books, brass candlesticks, ceramic pitchers, framed family photographs, handmade quilts, and weathered wood to build depth and visual interest. Leave a little empty space so each treasured object has room to shine. Current interior design trends are moving away from overly perfect, minimalist rooms and towards spaces that feel comfortably lived in, rich with texture, personality, and memory. The goal isn't to recreate a museum of the past, but to blend yesterday's treasures with today's lifestyle. When every object has a story, your home becomes an expression of who you are rather than simply a collection of furniture. One of the most exciting parts of the upcycling journey is realizing that inspiration is everywhere. A forgotten chair sitting beside the road, a dusty cabinet tucked away in a grandparent's garage, or an overlooked basket at a neighborhood garage sale could become your next favorite decorating project. Train yourself to see possibilities instead of problems. Ask whether an item has beautiful craftsmanship, interesting texture, or timeless proportions before dismissing it because of worn paint or scratches. Sometimes all it takes is gentle cleaning, fresh wax, updated hardware, or a new coat of paint to reveal incredible beauty hiding beneath years of neglect. Every successful cottage decorator develops this creative eye over time, and before long you'll find yourself spotting treasures where others only see clutter. Perhaps the greatest reward of upcycling isn't the money saved, it's the legacy created. Every restored dresser, refinished table, handmade wreath, or repurposed window frame becomes part of your family's story. Someday, children and grandchildren may remember gathering around that rescued farmhouse table for holiday meals or reading books beneath the antique lamp you lovingly restored. Those memories are priceless. In today's fast-paced world, homes filled with meaningful, handcrafted details offer comfort, stability, and emotional connection. Cottage farmhouse decorating reminds us that beauty grows over time through patience, creativity, and appreciation for craftsmanship. Instead of chasing every passing decorating trend, build a home that reflects your heart, celebrates history, and welcomes everyone with warmth the moment they step through the door. As our Trash to Treasure Cottage Farmhouse home tour comes to an end, remember that creating a beautiful home has never been about spending the most money. It's about discovering beauty where others overlook it, preserving craftsmanship that deserves another chapter, and filling every room with pieces that tell meaningful stories. Whether you're transforming mason jars into charming flower vases, rescuing an old dresser from the curb, decorating with antique baskets, or styling treasured family heirlooms, each project adds warmth and authenticity that simply can't be purchased new. The growing love for vintage decor, modern cottage interiors, thrifted treasures, and upcycled farmhouse style reflects a desire for homes that feel personal, comfortable, and timeless. Instead of striving for perfection, embrace character, texture, and the gentle imperfections that make every space uniquely yours. Every rescued object becomes a reminder that beauty often hides beneath years of wear, waiting for someone willing to imagine its potential. If today's cozy home tour inspired you, we'd love to hear from you. Which upcycling idea was your favorite, and what forgotten treasure are you planning to rescue next? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your creative idea might inspire someone else's next DIY project. And before you go, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our weekly home decor inspiration, vintage decorating ideas, cottagecore styling tips, thrift flips, farmhouse makeovers, and cozy home tours. Thank you for spending time with us today, and until next time, may your home always be filled with warmth, creativity, cherished memories, and beautiful treasures waiting to tell their stories.